This is where we got our start. Over 20 years ago, we started working with Cat on their Cat design joysticks. And it really gave us an education into understanding not only hydraulic joysticks, but hydraulics and the manufacturing around that. We were fortunate enough to work with them and came up with a design on our own, which we used to call our JS446, which I will be referencing as our JSH. And we brought that and several other products to the Asian market, and it really took off. Once we brought that to the Asian market, we realized there was a lot of other products that we needed to expand into, and our raw JS446 it was easy to expand into those markets. That was single axis joysticks. So we have our SLH, which is our stackable version of our single axis joystick. We have stacked up to 10 different stacks. So if you want a 10 stack joystick, come see us. We also have a thin single lever. That thin single lever is only 22 millimeters in thickness. Works really well for that small bulldozer blade at the bottom of a mini excavator. And then we have our dual axis configurations, our JSH, which I spoke about, and then its sister valve, our JSC, which is a compact valve. The difference between those two is just flow or max flow. JSH can do about 25 liters, a little bit more actually, and the JSC can do around 15 liters a minute. Our foot pedals also were spawned off of our JS446, and that became our FP6 and our FP8. The difference between our FP6 and FP8 is, again, just flow and size. So FP6 is more of a compact foot pedal, and our FP8 is a larger one. Max flow on our FP8 is 30 liters. We have custom configurations for all of these. And when it comes to handle options, that's where everybody likes to customize, and we can help you there. We also have a stocking program. Our stocking program, we say, ships weeks and not months or days. And then we have a make to order. Real quick, I'll go over that stocking program in big, bold letters. Hydraulic joysticks in weeks, not months. In fact, we have 1,000 joysticks on hand right now. They're detailed on our website, so you can see which configurations we have that we can get you in days, not weeks or months, but days. 2 to 5, 3 to 5 days, just depending on which one it is and how many you want. So be sure to go to qphydraulics.com and look up our hydraulic joystick stocking program to see what we have to offer there. Now, to go in more in depth on our hydraulic joystick, our spec page, it looks very similar to everybody else's or all our competitors. So we have max flow I talked about on our joysticks up to 25 liters a minute. On our foot pedals up to 30 liters a minute. Our working pressure is standard to 40 bar. Max operating pressure is 100 bar. Where we start getting different, or it sets us apart, is in our variety of curve kits. And our variety of curve kits are available in any direction. What does that mean? Well, if you need a 5 to 20 in 4, and you need a 1 to 12 in 4.5, and then different in right and left, we can do that for you. Is that common? No, but we can do it for you. What's common is, a different effort or a different curve kit in forward aft. That's different from right left. That's very common, and we can do that very easily. Is it a cost adder? It really isn't. Our curve kits are very easy to add or subtract to a joystick, both now and later. That's true in both our joysticks, whether they're dual axis joysticks or single axis joysticks. Let's see, we can add detents to anything, a mechanical, electromagnetic, or friction hold. We have a forewarning, an exclusive patented forewarning bumper, and that just gives you that little bit of extra effort at the end of stroke, just in case there's a float coming after that, or you need it for some other function that you're controlling. And our handles can also give haptic feedback. We like to talk about body type here because we do have a standard aluminum body for the majority of our product. But for those of you in the mining industry or selling into the mining industry, we can use steel or make steel or offer steel. With that, I think we're going to go into a question, our first break and our first question and answer session.
I got a few here. Can you stack an SLT hydraulic joystick?
SLT, unfortunately, no. And SLT is our thinnest joystick, and that means that we're using all of that space to get it into a small space. So we do not stack the SLT. Great question, though.
Okay, all right. Can I stack a single axis joystick next to a dual axis joystick?
Yeah, and that's fairly common, especially in wheel loaders, where they'll have a dual axis joystick and then a single axis joystick to operate a pin or I don't know, something else on the rear of the tractor or on the front of the tractor. Definitely, yep. That's, in fact, we've done a dual axis joystick with 2 single axis if needed.
Okay. All right. Can I get any type of handle on my SLH?
We have a bunch of handle options on the website, but I would say we have a fairly good a variety of handles. The great thing is that if you have a handle that you want to work with, we'll use that handle as well. We're not strapped down to our own handles, but if you have something you want to bring on board, we're more than happy to put it on our joystick.
Okay, all right. We got one more here. Can you modify the mounting plate if I have a special opening?
Oh, great question. Yeah, we definitely can modify any mounting plate. In fact, pretty much all of our mounting plates. We do have a standard, but all of our mounting plates are custom to our customers.